Hello everyone, welcome again to my channel. So today in this backtracking series of videos, we will see one problem that is letter case permutation and the problem number is 784. The problem statement is saying that you will be provided with one string. We can transform every letter individually to be lowercase or uppercase to create another string. That means any string which is will be provided to you, suppose A1, B2, we have few letter. Okay, so which we can contribute like as a lowercase or uppercase, and then we can form different strings, and the result we want is all the possible strings which we can create. So for this example, if you take here A1 B2, so here we have two letter A and B. Either we can use small case A or uppercase A, or small case B or uppercase B. And if we do that thing, then we can totally create four kind of combination using that. Okay, and this we have to return as a output. Second thing is 3Z4. Here only one like character is there which is a letter, so that we can one time we can use the lowercase, one time we can use the uppercase, and then we can form this many combinations. So that we have to show as output. Now how to solve this problem, that we will see next. Let's take one example as 3Z4 and check how we can form this many outputs or permutations. So as a human, if we have to think, then how we can draw the decision tree, like how we can proceed. Obviously here we have to proceed sequentially, because if you check here all the outputs, there all the characters position is same. Only thing is some characters are converted to uppercase or some are into lowercase, and that way we made different permutations. So in this problem, the order is important. Okay. So what we can do then is we can sequentially proceed. So first thing what we have to keep on mind is if it's a digit, then we can make it as a choice. Okay, because digit has no lowercase or uppercase. Now if we have to proceed, then we have to take Z because 3 is done. But in this case we have choice. Either we can take the lowercase z or in the uppercase z. So both we can take lowercase z or a uppercase z from this position. Now individually one path we have to treat here. So after z, what is there? 4. 4 is a number. So only one choice we have, that is we can directly use 4. And after 3 after z, what we can do? Same, only 4 we can use. Okay, that is the only choice we have. Now if you check all the paths, we will get all the combinations. So one is 3 small z 4, another is 3 big Z 4. Two answers we got clearly. Now I will show you another example. Let's say another example is A1 B2. Here only one difference is there, that is the starting itself is a character. Okay. So what we can do is for A, we can start with two choice. One is either A or a capital A. Okay, fine. So A is done. After that we can take one and grow each and every individual tree. So from here we can choice have only use one, and we can only use one here. Fine. After that we got a B. So here we have two choice. Either we can use a small cap B or a capital B, right? Same thing we can do for here also. So either we can take a small b or a capital B from this point. So this B is also done. After that what we have choice? 2. So 2 is a digit. So we can directly use that because 2 has no lowercase or uppercase. So everywhere we can make 2 as the only choice. So 2 and 2 here. Right. Now if we have to, now everything is complete, all the like characters we have used. Now we just have to collect the result. If you follow every branch, you can get the result. So one is A1, B2. So first result we got. Then what is there? A1, B2. Second result we got. Then A1, B2. Third result. Then A1, B2. Fourth result. So this is the way we have to proceed for this problem. Now we will see the coding. So now we will see the coding part here. So this is the method given in LeetCode, letter case permutation string S. We have to return a list of string. So that's why I have created a list of string first as a result where I can send the result. Then I created one helper method DFS. So which will actually recursively call this thing, right? So there what I am passing, the actual string I am passing, the result list I am passing, one empty string I am passing, and one zero I am passing, which will maintain the index, like one by one character we are going through, right? What I have shown you in the example. So for maintaining that purpose, I am sending this zero as my first index. And this empty string we have to grow gradually. Then we can get our result. Fine. So in the DFS call, as we will recursively call this, so there's something needed called base condition, right? Where we have to stop this recursion. So that will be if temporary dot length equal to s dot length, means the actual string length and the temporary like where I am collecting the result, if their length is same, that means one complete branch is done, and then we can collect it as a result. So that is a base condition for this recursion. Now what I am doing, I am checking the first character, like which is present in that index position. So firstly I have sent 0. So in the index position of 0, or here it is passed as a variable called I. So what is the character I am checking? So for this example A1 B2, so I got A. So the character C1 is equal to now A. Then I am checking if it is a digit or not. If it's a digit, then the flow is simple because one time I have to call the recursion. But if it's a not digit, then for lowercase one call will be there and for uppercase one call will be there separately from that position. So if it's a digit, then simply I am calling the DFS function again by passing as result, and the temporary string what I have created, there I am appending this current digit and doing a I plus 1. So I have to hunt for the second character 1 in the second individual call. Now for simplicity purpose showing, I just did a temp plus C1, but a good practice is using string builder. Okay, so when you will practice, you use string builder for this. Don't append string directly because in Java, you know, right? So it will create a different string and it has a string pool concept. So it will create so many strings. So for simplicity purpose, I just did a temp plus C1. Now, else what I'm doing, if it is a like lowercase uppercase character, then what I'm doing, I am getting the opposite character of my current character. So C2 will be that name. So get opposite case character and I am passing the C1. Here I have written one helper method which will just convert the opposite character like lower to upper, upper to lower. Okay, simple method, you can go through it. Now after getting this C2, what I have to do is I have to call two DFS call, one by using C1, one by using C2. Other all parameters will be same. S result temp plus C1 I plus 1 and S result temp plus C2 I plus 1. Okay. And after that, when the all recursion call will be done, we will get our result. Now let's submit this. And it is working. Thanks for watching.